There's no doubt that COVID-19 restrictions have meant small businesses have taken a big hit. Contending with lockdowns and layoffs means innovation is the name of the game in order to stay afloat, and many local businesses have taken to Instagram to do just that.
Hello to those who are joining us for another auction.
I've done over 60 lives, and it's over 150 hours of live.
Daphne Nisani is the owner of Boa Boutique that's been in business for 20 years. She's found a unique way to use Instagram's live video feature to move inventory by conducting interactive sales and auctions. It all began back when non-essential businesses were forced to close during Ontario's first lockdown in March.
The opening starting bid is $45.
I didn't know how long it was going to last, and there's this sense that you have to do something, you don't know what it is, and you don't want to take too many risks, and you don't want to lose too much of your profit. But if nothing's ever been done and everything is so unprecedented, then you may as well try.
A similar spirit is what spurred on chef Mihir Shetty from India to launch his own meal kit business after the Toronto restaurant he was working at had to close.
So I'm like, what's plan B? Like, I can't just go down so easily. And back in India, this is a very common practice. People start something very small, and that's where the inspiration came from. And in Mumbai, as you know, we have Dabbawalas.
Dabbawalas are lunchbox delivery men in Mumbai. They are widely recognized as the most proficient food delivery system in the world. Mihir says seeing his mom and aunt start small home businesses in India and use Dabbawalas for delivery gave birth to the idea of his new business, Curryish, gourmet meal kits of what he calls Indian Toronto food delivered to your door. He posts weekly set menus on Instagram and people order via direct message.
I never thought in my head that I would ever start a business through Instagram. I started delivering myself in the beginning, and now it has grown a little bit bigger, and now I do have few drivers who help me out.
Another business that bloomed out of necessity due to pandemic restrictions is photographer Casey Cunningham's Bohemian Blooms, a plant and vintage store run out of her home also via Instagram. While the store was launched in the fall of 2019, she says it has grown exponentially this year.
The photography business has been really negatively impacted by COVID. A majority of my income is that, right? So it's like, okay, now I got to really sell these plants. And so it's the plant side of the business has really helped me in that way because it's supplied so much of my income.
Casey's sales are made via posts on her feed, and she also uses Instagram stories, another unique way small businesses are using the platform.
I just love the opportunities that Instagram gives small businesses with a little bit of restrictions.
Those restrictions include needing 10,000 followers before you can add website links to your stories, something many small businesses could use to their advantage. But despite the limitations, the ease of use of the platform and the community building remains a big draw.
It helps to build a connection with the customers.
I have a very loyal client customer base. Their word of mouth has been the strongest weapon for me.
It keeps me going and it keeps me wanting to keep selling, and just it's the connection that I get with people that I love the most.
And that connection is something we're all sorely missing these days. So all three businesses tell me that they will continue their Instagram sales to serve and stay in contact with the communities they've built even after the pandemic. For more on this story, you can go to our website, citynews.ca. For City News, I'm Dilshad Burman.